Last time we uncovered the first terrifying hints of an invisible structure deep in the Alaskan wilderness, the so-called Black Spire. A tower that appears on no official map, causes aircraft to malfunction, and seems to sit dead center in Grid Block 14Q, a patch of land in the infamous Alaska Triangle. Military pilots have reported seeing it. Satellite images are suspiciously blurred, and some believe it's connected to energy experiments or something not entirely human. But to understand how deep this mystery goes, we need to rewind. Because the first modern reference to the Black Spire didn't come from a blog or a UFO podcast. It came from an official FAA flight deviation report dated March 14, 1997. A cargo plane flying from Anchorage to Fairbanks veered 17 miles off course near the now notorious Grid Block 14Q. According to the log, all onboard navigation systems failed for 2 minutes and 18 seconds, a total blackout in mid-air. The pilot, Captain Will Akins, later wrote, "It was like flying through static, no sound, no signal, just dead air, and then I saw a shadow, not cast from above, but rising from the ground." 3 weeks later, Akins requested a permanent transfer out of Alaska. He never flew there again, but sightings go back further. In 1984, a group of Dena'ina hunters from a village near the Kuskokwim Mountains described a metal tree with no leaves that appeared overnight. The geologist they told, Dr. Lena Reyes, later led a team to investigate. They found no visible tower. But compasses malfunctioned, and 3 out of 4 crew members developed migraines within the hour. Reyes never published her findings. She left geology entirely the next year. That same summer, the military quietly restricted aerial access to a 30-mile stretch of land near Denali. The reason? Radar interference. Except there were no radar systems, and by 2002, that same grid block was suddenly blurred out on satellite maps. Reddit threads popped up, theories exploded. But one thing was clear: whatever is, or was, in that zone, somebody wants it erased. As reports of strange navigation failures near Grid Block 14Q grew, it wasn't just commercial pilots sounding the alarm, it was military personnel. And what they described was something out of science fiction. One of the most detailed accounts came from Lieutenant Sarah Kellen, a recon pilot with the US Air Force, who flew over the region during a training exercise in August 2004. She was at 26,000 feet when her aircraft systems, flight control, telemetry, navigation, simultaneously failed. No warning, no error codes. Everything just stopped. Her words, taken from a debriefing transcript, later leaked in 2011. It was like something reached up from the ground and pulled the signal right out of the plane. Not jammed, erased. She managed to regain control manually and return to base, but she never flew that route again. Between 2002 and 2010, at least 11 similar blackouts were logged across both civilian and military channels. Many of the reports were filed under the cryptic FAA classification, magnetic disruption events. But there's more. In 2007, a user on a private aviation forum named SkyEcho77 described flying over the Alaska range when he saw a monolithic black tower standing alone on the ice. He claimed it had pulsing red lights rotating near its top, and that his GPS suddenly showed his aircraft moving backward for a full 8 seconds. He posted blurry images. Within 48 hours, the post was deleted. His account vanished. Attempts to identify SkyEcho77 through aviation records led nowhere. Some believe he was a real whistleblower. Others believe he was bait, a plant to test reactions. Things got even stranger in 2008. When NOAA satellite scans detected a vertical column of atmospheric distortion, like a thermal spike, over the same area for 7 consecutive days. It was written off as a sensor glitch, but independent researchers say the data showed signs of high-frequency electromagnetic discharge, possibly linked to HAARP technology or something older. Then came Flight 206A, a private Cessna out of Talkeetna. It disappeared in 2013. The final transmission. Objector head rising. Wait, what? That's where it ends. The aircraft was never recovered. No wreckage, no beacon. And those who talk about it seem to only talk once. Like and subscribe to hear the conclusion to the Black Spire mystery in our 3-part series.